Hi, welcome to the Unique Show. This is your host, Unique Shabangu, and I'm out here. Wow, that's not even that's not even formal. You know, when you do presentations like this, people start to take your word very highly. Don't think there's a smart person behind here who has tons and tons of experience in finance. No, I'm just a guy who is trying to do his best to learn about finance as much as possible because we wouldn't really get the opportunity to be taught that in school, and maybe we didn't have models that would teach us the necessary information to get to that level. So I know how powerful these platforms are. So with that being said, like as much as I want to come here and share every information about what I know, you must be aware that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not registered with any financial institution whatsoever. I'm just a guy who is trying to learn about finance as much as you. So I mean, if you're here and you love this kind of content, because I suck up as much information that I can get on the internet relating to finance now, and it's a space that I'm trying to learn as much as possible. These things that I don't know, of course, but what I know, I'm here to share it. I listen to people like Gary Vee. Gary Vee is very inspirational, and so many people that are sharing information. So I found this platform for investing in stocks, bonds, different things. So it's a financial app that helps you to invest on in South African stocks exchange, the JSE stocks exchange, and New York, like almost every country, whatever stocks exchange they have, you can almost invest on everything. And so on any company that you feel like you want to try out, if you go and check out Easy Equities, I'm not a representative for them, but the thing that makes me to talk about them as much as possible, because I invest on them, and I am investing on the Purple Group company, which is the parent company of Easy Equities. But it's because I watched somebody do a video, and that's when I decided to try out Easy Equities. And I would like to say that it has changed my life, and without it, I don't think my money would have grown as much as it did. So right now, I think late last year, I was like, man, as soon as I started investing, I was like, man, I gotta reach a target, which is 100,000. 100,000. Because I've watched videos of people saying stuff like, I hope I'm not sweating. It's very hot where I am right now, and this load shedding in South Africa, which is like power cuts. So yeah, man. It's because I watched videos where people talked about this kind of thing. So that's why I want to do this thing. So my target was like 100,000. I wanted to make 100,000. I wanted to invest 100,000. And now my Easy Equities has actually reached 117 as we speak. What is the date today? Today is the 10th of March, 2024. So that's how much it is. But I actually shared my portfolio in one of the Easy Equities Facebook groups, where there's a lot of people that are acting about the space. And someone was like, "Oh, actually, you didn't invest 100,000." I didn't write that I invested 100,000. I just said I'm glad that I just put 15,000 to my portfolio, and then now it's 100,000. And he was like, no, actually you didn't reach 100,000. You didn't invest 100,000. Your portfolio overall is 117 because there's because profits there. So right now the amount of money that I've invested is 82,000. So I guess I'm 18,000 short to reach my target where I can relax. There's something about 100,000, like, oh, okay. There's something about 100,000 that they say compound interest just works better when you've reached 100,000. So that's why I wanted to fight for it as much as possible. But I decided that the rest of my money must go into savings. I wanted to reach 100,000 in my portfolio, and then I said, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go extreme in terms of like investing, in terms of investing, because I would sacrifice things. Let's say I would sacrifice so much money, like my I make sure that my expenses, like my expenses, always be the same, but my money in terms of like spending, I was like, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut things like going out, eating out, those kind of things until I reach 100,000. So it was a sacrifice I did where I cut a lot of costs out. So now as soon as I have invested 100,000, I think I'm gonna relax. I'm not gonna go crazy, like invest like more than 30,000, every month. I'm just gonna, maybe do 1,000 per month, something like that. And then most of my money will go into, I'll increase my savings, which is always good to have your money in savings and investing, because if you don't have savings and some emergency happens, you might be pushed to the extent of like taking money out of your investments and use that to cover up. So I always have a savings account just to make sure that I don't go and snoop somewhere else. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So yeah, it's oh man, wow, what is going on? They don't last as long as I thought they do. All right. So, with that being said, looks like our lights are not doing what I thought they would do. Maybe they were too bright. That's why the battery didn't last that long. So, we're just going to cut this video short. There's a weird one. I think I've gone off road here. I need to write my stuff down. But this is as authentic as it is. Like and share and subscribe if you like this type of content. Share with other people. Let's grow the community. Let's teach other people how to invest. So yeah, see you in the next episode. We're gonna cut this one short because of the lights and it's dark. Slow shedding in South Africa basically it means there's power cuts, for with we have a schedule of when it happens, So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you. Cheers.